Hey guys, what's going on? It's Reality here, bringing you guys this video today of I have a pretty different topic to talk about today. It actually happened today. So anyways, I went to a chorus concert today for my brother, and on the way home today, I was like, hey mom, you should let me drive up our hill, because we have a huge hill leading up to our house. And she was like, yeah, sure, why not? You know, what can it hurt? So, anyways, we switch to the bottom of the hill. I get in the driver's seat, and she's like, alright, now take it slow. And keep in mind, when I tell you this, I've never, like, hit the pedals on a car before. So, like, I've steered a car around before. That's not hard. But, you know, I've never, like, done the pedals on a car before. So I hit the gas, right? And, like, we jerked forward like no one's business. Because it was, like, I didn't know how far I could push it before it started moving. I didn't know, like, as soon as you touched it, it felt like it went to, like, 5 miles an hour. So, anyways, my mom was like, alright, take it slow, take it slow. I was like, alright, you know what, whatever, I'll go, like, 10 miles per hour. So I stuck on 10 miles per hour all the way up the hill. So I'm slowly creeping up this giant hill, I guess you could say. And so I'm slowly creeping up this hill, and I get to the top, right? So, also, I've never parked a car before, so this was also new, but I did actually fine for the most part. So I'm going up the driveway, you know, nice and steady. My mom's grabbing onto the wheel. I'm like, Mom, stop, I got it. Because she was pushing me into the Tahoe. She almost made me hit the Tahoe in the driveway, which would way, right? And my mom's like, alright, before I know it, she turns on the parking brake. And at this whole time, she's screaming at me as I'm trying to drive. I'm like, Mom, you can't do that. And she's like, I know, I'm sorry, you've never driven before. It's not good for me to do that. I'm like, well, no shit, then why are you doing it? And she's like, well, you know, I'm just nervous. You're only 14. You're not supposed to be driving yet. And I'm like, Mom, I did fine. We did, but yeah, seriously, we're in the driveway. What the hell am I gonna hurt? I was clearly not gonna hit any other car in the driveway. I was perfectly fine. Like, there was at least a good foot of space between me and, like, the Tahoe and the other car. Like, or actually both Tahoes. Yeah, we have two Tahoes and Infinity. I was in an Infinity. It's a small car. But anyways, so yeah, I'm there, and she puts on the parking brake, right? And I had no idea. I'm sitting here, I'm looking, you know, I'm trying to get a little bit closer, but I don't want to get too close, because my garage is right there. Like, my garage is at the top of my driveway, you know, like most people's. But it's pretty close. It's like a foot differential, I would say, between the driveway door, not the driveway door, I'm stupid, the garage door and the driveway. And she's like, alright, get a little inch closer, and she puts on the parking brake, so I'm sure all you heard inside was because I was revving the car engine, and I was like, oh shit, she put on the parking brake. I had no idea. And my mom's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I put on the parking brake. I'm like, really, Mom? Really? Yeah, she was screwing with me while I'm driving after she was nervous of me driving up a hill with, no, guys, keep in mind, there is no cars on the side of the hill that I'm driving on. There was no cars except for on the left side. And, you know, I didn't even go near a car. That wasn't the problem. But she's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I put on the parking brake. I'm like, Mom, you know, that'd be some useful information as I'm driving up our driveway. So, you know, I don't break the engine. You know, that might be some good information to tell me before I start hitting the gas, you know? So yeah, that was, I guess, pretty interesting. So basically the moral of the story for me is if I ever go driving with my mom, oh, God help me. God help me.